downs over the weekend. So you might try that. It's a lot better doing that as opposed to opening it and shutting it, because if because you got so many handshakes and stuff, I just tell you, I'd do it that way. Hope that helps you in your operation, because I look at it all the time, day and night. So I might as well bring it up and look at it. So valuable. So market, the market today has been a little squirrely. I'll tell you why I think so. We went up and made highs this morning and made a new high, all-time high. And I told people that today is sort of a correction day. What I mean by that is you take the weekly open. Does everybody know where the weekly open for the E-mini was? The weekly open? If you know where the open is for the week, then it usually corrects back towards that. Let me test y'all. How many people know where the weekly open for the E-mini was? 58.54, right, Daryl? So if the market is at 58.89 after making a high of 59.25, and you took the opening 58.54, about 75 points or so, you're about midway, midway, and that's about normal on a Thursday. And it happens on Thursday quite a lot. Not every Thursday, but some Thursdays it does that. And so the market right now, if you look at the Genesis bar, you look at the Genesis bar, you look at RB4, both those bars were below where they traded, and that tells me the market's testing. If you look at the pivot number down there yesterday, 58.77, that's a good target for the current market. I hope you learned something out of that. But I know that, and so it's not surprising when you see a top like we saw. It will be back up there though. Market always goes back and tests those numbers. Sometimes it takes a day, sometimes it takes a week, but it will be back up there. And if it doesn't happen tomorrow, October 21st, you're going to see a whole bunch of inflow into the market after Monday. So you got to keep that in mind too. And anyway, wanted to cover it. Let me get into the presentation. I'll answer any questions. I'm pretty excited about today for a lot of reasons. I hope you join my YouTube channel. We got some live presentations at Key Reports there that we do. And you got to be in Telegram, and that's T-Buzz TV. If you're new or whatever, who doesn't have Telegram? Let me ask that question. Who doesn't have Telegram? Anybody here doesn't have Telegram? I guess everybody's got Telegram then. That's good. I like Telegram. In fact, I've turned Telegram into an income rotation Tuesday, Wednesday, and Thursday. Before I get started, anybody make those trades I did in TNT the last 3 days, 9:30 to 10? I tried to let everybody know I was doing it. Lady Drew, learn to use a lot. You like money, lady? Lady Drew, you like money, do it. Jim says he did. Cherry says she did. Who else took those trades? How do you like to have, I call it a part-time job, Tuesday, Wednesday, and Thursday at 9:30? Frank did. Well, get over it. That's what I'd tell you. Rob loves it. He did. Carol did. Roger did. All right, I'm getting some happy reports. A new bar, it was published in there with a trade ticket, okay? You should have seen a trade ticket when you checked your TNT. If you have any Any trouble, contact Roe at DTI Trader and he'll help show you where it is. Will got it? So let me ask this question. Who would like off of $1,000 to make $500 to $700 a week? Let me ask that question. $500 to $700 a week. That's my goal. Off 1,000. Who would like that? Daniel says he will. Well, listen up and do what everybody that's doing that did. They were in my TNT and they're taking advantage of it. Just thought I'd show. And I'm gonna rub it in, folks, if you don't take advantage of me. Anyway. Risk involved in trading, do your due diligence, and past performance is not indicative of future results. There's going to be winners and losers along the way. I'm Tom Busby, active trader since the 70s, former member of Chicago Mercantile Exchange. But my big claim to fame, I had one of the Globex terminals, only 50 outside of Chicago back in the day. That's where I learned about the 24-hour market. Just pretty cool stuff. I've worked with students, love working with students. DTI will help you master the markets through education, training, trade. In fact, at my class this week, people said, Tom, you truly love the art of training and showing people how this works. Had one of my students made $9,000 since he left. That's pretty good training, wouldn't you say? $9,000 in his pocket for taking the time, sitting with me face to face and learning how to do this. In my opinion, you got to learn, you got to educate yourself continuously. You've got to pay attention. And then when you do, good things will happen. We created a roadmap back in 1996, a lot of years inside this roadmap. And the whole goal is to capture, organize this massive amount of information that comes at you. It's hard to keep up. But you got to determine long, short, or out. And we have some techniques that are pretty simple to learn. Long, short, or out. If you're serious about trading, serious about improving your accuracy, lowering your risk. Let me ask that question. Who here is seriously interested in lowering the risks they take and improving their accuracy when they go in the market? Henry says he is. That's the key. Jim says, Daniel, Frank, Polly, thank you guys. I designed this. It's made for traders. It's absolutely critical. Anybody serious about trading. Now, this new feature, I modified it. We've had it and I modified it. I woke up in the middle of the night thinking about how to make it easy for new people to see the game. Okay? And the game is figuring out long, short, or out. So you put this feature on your computer like I got mine up here, do other things, and know exactly when the market is going to take off to the upside and take off to the downside. Wonderful piece of security. Each day of the week, any tickers that you want to trade and know about, I can tell you the exact key numbers that make those tickers move off of the Genesis bar. And certain stocks have a higher chance of success than others just because of the way they trade, the volume. If you pour it over all those stocks, you're going to get lost in the trenches like so many traders do. No way to have the edge you need as a trader. So you got to come up with something. All the hours you spend. Who spends a lot of time looking at charts thinking they have something and all of a sudden get in? And then you find out you might have been wrong. That's what charts do. Markets move on. Sometimes they move against you. But with Genesis, okay, with Genesis, you got it simple. You see these three top numbers here? Does everybody see these three top numbers? 59.24, 58.80, and 59.08. See that number right there? That third number is yellow. Everybody see that? that means don't do anything. This is a good time. The market right now is 58.90. But if it breaks and goes below 58.80 at a key time of day, you ought to be short. Or if there's the high we made this morning on that reference bar, 59.24, you ought to write that number down, set an alert on it. It will make you money in the future. And it updates you throughout the night. Starting last night, we opened at 58.84. So the market is coming down and testing last night's start in this sell-off. Instantly, I know that, and that number is 58.84. You start getting below that, though, then you're going to get a big sell-off, okay? That's how it works. Isn't that simple, what I just covered? You probably know more about the market right now, covering what I just showed you, than 95% of people think they're traders. And you can do this for any ticker. You see, I got all my tickers in there. NVIDIA, all that stuff. Any questions about what I just showed you? This is very important. This is the 24-hour market dialing in to get you on the right side of history. Pretty cool, isn't it? Now, while other traders have barely opened their second or third chart, you already know. John, great question. How do I know what time of day? John, you got a watch? I don't want to be funny about this, but right now it's 2:45. Let me come back. We just finished what's known as RB4. This slide was made before that. I'm looking at RB4 over here for the mini, and I'll give you the number since you were so nice to ask the question. It opened at 59.05. Write these numbers down. Had a high of 59.10 and a low of 59.04. We're currently trading on the mini right this second at 58.90. John, are we below 59.04? Okay. You watch what happens if we break 58.80, which is the key number. Watch what happens. I don't know how people can trade without it. This will keep you on the right side of the market, tell you when to apply what I call the coal and when to back off. Right now, you back off because we're in that time zone. Here's some trades that help me find big winners. A lot of you made this that listen to me. On GLD and PAAS, a 21% winner, a 56% winner. That's 700 on $1,000. That's about $770 because I used the roadmap. And I can't wait to see what's going to make this after it gets in your hands. Sorry, folks, I got to take this. Sorry to interrupt. I had to take this. Sorry about that, guys. That's the attorney about my roof. They sent me a deal to get my check to get me a new roof, so I had to take it. Anyway, back to the market. Market right now is in that no trade zone. We're waiting until the next reference bar. The feature with the roadmap, we'll take 50 of you when we open a new feature like this. We'll only take 50, so those that can make a decision get an opportunity. For those 50 who join us right now, you can access the roadmap software just as soon as tonight. And it's not just Genesis, the roadmap Genesis. It's got a whole bunch of other great aids that I will personally show you the value of. But I want you to focus on this new feature, Genesis, because it's simple. Our world-class proprietary features include the Remote Roadmap All-Star Edition, include the compass charts. That's a buy signal. See that there? It kept you in that trade until it finished. Now, 4 patterns I'll teach you. A buy signal, a sell signal, a sell failure, and a buy failure. Now, this is our trade tracker. This is how I decide for the week. Anybody like my 10 tickers that I publish and show you? My 10 tickers? It comes starting right here with this feature. The game changer. This is where I drill in on one of those 10 tickers and come up with the prices and what to do. We have an MTI report in here that tells you what stocks, if you're trying to think if you got a big uptrend going, what stocks to go with. Or if you got a stock dropping, okay, you can turn it to red, stocks to short. All these features are included. I personally will teach anybody that joins today how to use them. Now, if you ever used a tool like the Roadmap, you got to ask yourself, can real traders actually use this software? Not just going to sit over there in the box? No. Yes. Here's what they say. A lot of people. Bill said the Roadmap's a game changer and helped him control his emotions. Anybody here have emotions in trading? I know I do sometimes. Had some today. They say a picture is worth 1,000 words. As a longtime Roadmap customer, over 14 years, helps him find the green. I'm confident Roadmap is 10x what we've been charging for it. The value of this is extraordinary. SP just says the trading GPS. I like that, SP. There I am. Hold your horses. Might seem counterintuitive, but Genesis is so valuable. Those that buy today will give you price protection on the Roadmap. Get your last chance to access everything at this price, including Genesis. This is why today we're only asking $9.97 for access to the entire Roadmap. For the end of October, the price will go up to $1,500, and I'm no doubt it'll still be a no-brainer at that price. Last chance, unlock everything with over $500 off the price you'll pay if you procrastinate. Besides, you're going to lose money if you don't use it. Think about that cost. Now, don't wait any longer. You got access. Here we go. Here goes to 50. Adam, drop the link. There's the link. First 50, get one of these spots. Get the Roadmap 2024 All-Stars with numbers that pay also for $9.97. Buck said, I'm a VIP member. I love it. Just go to DTI-Trader/Roadmap now or call 904-416-1776 if you got any questions. Now, let me answer some questions you might need to know. Does the Roadmap help you with market trend? Absolutely. People give me a 10 rating out of 10 for market direction. It's the Roadmap I use it. That's what I do. Reference bars. This is the key to the 24-hour market and my market timing. I teach it to you. And now Genesis is going to hand it to you on a silver platter. The numbers predict the future? Absolutely. I can tell you. Do you want to know anybody want to know where NVIDIA becomes a real strong buy? I can tell you right now, off the Roadmap. And y'all want to know that? Here it is. I'll give it to you. 140.55. Any stock out there, I can tell you the number for it to go up or go down based off my software. Now the predictor. Notice I got Berkshire in there, right? That's Google. He put Google in there. Didn't listen. I told him to put Berkshire in there because I wanted to show you Berkshire is going to 494. 494. Now, how does the Roadmap help you identify bad trades? Well, Those little lights I told you about at the top will help you. If they turn red and you're long, you probably ought to stand aside, okay? That's probably what you ought to do. The cell signal right there when it works, that's one of the 4 major patterns I'll teach you. Is there a quick way to determine short direction and take them? Absolutely. Like I said, I used to tell people, if you got a watch, I'll show you how to get on the right side of history, okay? The right side. Just go to dtitrader.com/roadmap. MTI reports there waiting on you if the market goes up or down. And what feature will help you long short out? It's Genesis, folks. The background on Genesis is, think about it. Europe's closed, Asia's closed. It's just America at 12 o'clock during the day. That's the importance of Genesis. There's a compass chart right there, show you how easy our charts are depicting when to buy, when to sell. Go to dtitrader.com/roadmap. Call 904-416-1776. There's Genesis. Again, it stacks up from the start of the day right there, all the way through. Let's just go through it one more time to show you the power. Last night, RB1 was red, and once we got above 84.50, at 4:30 this morning, the market took off. You know it did because I told you that in TNT. Up we went to 24. We broke the 58.96. Then we turned south for the day, and the market's been under pressure all day because of that. Now, at 3:30, we get another reference bar and another take. But I will tell you, because of our opening price, which was 58.82. 3 things I said that were very important today about this presentation. The market has a tendency to test the opening price. It did. It came down to 85, reversed, and right now it's at 94. You see what I'm talking about? Everybody see that? That's what's happening. Secondly, I told you, follow Genesis. At 3:30, we get another signal into the close. It ought to be an interesting close at 3:30. Then again, that's the second thing. And the third thing to remember, get in today, you'll get one of the 50 Genesis slots that are open. Folks, I left it out there for you. I didn't take long to get to the point. Get involved. Let me know if you take this offer. That helps me count down how many I got left. And as Adam just posted, don't trade without it. There it is. They're dropping it today, Morris. They're dropping it today. But you definitely want it. Y'all got any questions? I can give you some tickers on, I gave you a video. You want me to give you a ticker on the QQQ? Let you know when it turns bullish today? QQQ, in case you want to trade the QQQ. Anybody want that? I can look over here at Genesis and tell you real quick. The number is 496.39. NASDAQ futures, I can tell you that. Trades futures too. Needs to go above 205.73. Gold, I'm in gold right now. Needs to go above 27.11 for another leg higher. These are the kind of informational numbers that you have at your fingertips with Genesis. Frank, as long as you have a current subscription, you do not. You should have heard the guys in the class. I told you one of my guys made $9,000 I don't know if Rob's here or not, but he did it because now he's got something. You know, this is would y'all agree there's a lot of information that comes at you as a trader? Would everybody agree to that? Absolutely. You know, ordinarily, Jonathan, Henry says there's new subscribers clinic next week. Would y'all like me to go live, those that sign up and make some money, help you pay for this thing? I'll give you, I'll look at the schedule, but I'll probably do it Monday. That's what I'm thinking now, based on my schedule. Give everybody a chance to sign up if they want to. Yeah, Monday sounds good. So that gives you time to get it downloaded and all the stuff you got to do. I think that's a fair time. We can turn around in 48 hours. I'm going to scan through Genesis real quick, see if there's anything out there that would help you right now to make some money. Nope, I went through 22 tickers. Did I do it in less than 22 seconds? I think I did, didn't I? In 22 tickers, they all had the same signal right now at 3 o'clock. They all said, stay out. The next time that'd be real important for today will be at 3:30 today. Now, if you go join TNT plus get the roadmap, I might put something on in TNT this afternoon. We'll see. That's all I got. I hope everybody is happy with what we're doing. Get involved. Thank you very much.